Yo, what is up, guys? So funny story. I recorded this already, but my OBS or whatever stopped recording. So then, yeah, basically I have to redo this whole entire video again. But it's okay, whatever, guys. Okay, what is up, guys? Welcome back. And as you can see today, I made a trade today, which was actually not today. It was yesterday, but I'll explain that later. But we made $775 today. So um, grateful for that. Let me show y'all. So remember when I told y'all how I missed the trade yesterday, right? This trade that was coming down here. Remember where I told y'all that I missed this trade? Well, it was about like 9 when I got into the trade that you saw that I made right now. It was like about 9 o'clock yesterday p.m. Central Time. So this is what I was thinking. I was like, okay, uh, price. This was the support on the hourly, right? We're on the hourly, so we're on the higher time frame. So I was like, I made a support right here on the hourly, and I was like, okay, if it breaks this, we're gonna go down. But if it holds this support and it starts making higher highs and higher lows like an uptrend, then we're going up, right? So now I'm like, okay, you can't really see what's going on in here, right? Because it's all cluttered, it's out, so I needed more details. So I went in to the 15-minute, dissecting it, you know, dissecting it, getting in there, right? And this is what I noticed. So this is the move I missed. I noticed this. First thing I noticed, I'm like, okay, this is my higher low on the 15-minute, right? And that's also the hour higher low. Then I noticed another higher low. I'm like, okay. I'm like, to me, I'm like, okay, price could be getting bearish. Um, at this point, I'm not certain that price can be bearish. I am just open to price being bearish because I'm seeing these signs, right? So next thing I see, support. Support get made right here. I'm like, okay, this is support right here. I'm like, okay, so I got higher lows. I made a support. Um, let's see what happens. Boom, another higher low right there. Another higher low happens. At this point, I'm like 80% sure that it's gonna be bearish. But to confirm, I needed the break of this support and a break, definitely this support, for me to be like 100% sure. Not even, I mean, you can never be 100% sure, but for me to be 95% sure that it was gonna go down, right? Have all the probabilities, have all the confluences, um, to know that, hey, this is going down, right? So once it broke this support with this candle, with this 15-minute candle, I got in, and my stops were originally above this higher low. Um, so stops were between this higher low, and this is how my trade looked like. And as soon as we got this next candle, this big green candle, I was thinking, I was like, oh my days, did I make the wrong move? But then I had to tell myself, I'm like, why am I getting scared, right? Because as soon as this went up, I'm like, yo, what am I doing? Did I get into the wrong trade, right? But I'm like, okay, if price is actually in a downtrend, right? As you can see, price is actually in a downtrend. Then it's gonna make higher lows and lower lows. I mean, higher lows and lower highs. Yeah, like that. And I'm like, okay, if it's keeping the structure, I got nothing to be scared about, right? So then I had to reevaluate, reanalyze, and making sure, okay, it is going down. It's making lower lows. It's making higher lows. So I'm like, okay, I am good. I'm stressing for no reason. So then, um, also with this break and retest strategy, you're probably wondering why did I buy at the first when it broke? Um, and to answer that, I bought the first time it broke because I was confident in the higher lows that was forming and the breaking of the support that it did already, and it was just continuing breaking support. So I was confident in taking this sell the first time it broke. But even if I didn't, right, I'm gonna remove this just so y'all can see what I'm about to explain here. Even if I didn't sell the first time it broke the support, right, even if I didn't, I could have still gotten this trade. Let me show you. So we notice that this is the main support, the orange box, um, that needs to break, right? So as you can see, price broke it right here with this candle right here. Price broke it, right? It came back up, right, to retest this level. If it was really broken, it came to retest and saying, hey, is this level got broke or is this just a fluke, right? Then as you notice, when price broke it, it came down, it came back up to retest this level right here. It came back up and then came back down, and that's exactly where I got my second entry. I got in twice. That's why on here it says 2 trades, because I got in twice. And let me make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am still recording. Okay, cool. This is where I got my second entry. Where did I originally? Oh yeah, right here. But yeah, this is around here is where I got my second entry, and so yeah. So then after I saw that, guys. So after, give me 1 second. After, um, after I saw that, then I knew, okay, um, price is getting bearish, and price is getting lower and lower and lower. So then what I did to find my TP levels, because my stop was still here, but as soon as it made this lower high, I don't know if you can see it right here. As soon as it made this lower high, I'm putting my stops right here, and I'll show you where I got my TP. But this is where I moved my stops as soon as um, it broke down here, this support. I moved my stops. Now my TP, I went back to the 1 hour because think about it, we're on the 15-minute dissecting it, but I got my original entry from the 1 hour. So I go back to the 1 hour and I see, okay, I am in sales right now where I need a target, right? We know that this support got broken. There is no more buyers here. So I need to go to the next level of buyers. Where is the next level where I can sell my things, sell my, I don't know, video games, um, the games for my PS5? Where can I sell my games to a buyer that will buy my video, my, oh my days, I can't even talk. Um, where can I go to a buyer that will buy my video games, right? Whatever. So the next thing I saw was right here. Um, I saw this. So I'm like, okay, as you can tell, price bought up right here, right? Price bought up, as you can see. Then price tried to come down right here, but made a support where buyers are at, and then shot up from this support and continued higher, right? So I'm like, okay, this is a good target for me. This one is also one. This one is also one. This one's also one. But this was a good target for me to target. Um, So that's exactly where I placed my TP, a little higher. I placed it a little bit higher, um, but that's where I placed my TP at. Just because I know this is where buyers are that want to buy my video games. So um, this is where I expect them to to come in. And look at that. I mean, it exactly did that. It bought all the way down. I mean, it sold all the way down to the next level of buyers. Even came down all the way here, and now it's looking to go back up. But that's where I got my TP, guys. Um, so yeah, that is my trade, guys. Hopefully I explained everything good. This is my second time making this video. I'm trying to make sure I didn't leave out any information, but I showed y'all why I got into the trade, how I got into the trade, why I moved my stop, what was my thought process, why did I set my stop loss there, why did I set my TP there. I showed y'all guys everything. Um, so So yeah, if we go back here, we made 775, and hopefully, guys, if we're going at this rate, we can pass this challenge next week, and we can start on our first funded ever August. I'm not gonna get my hopes too high, right? I'm not gonna get my hopes too high and be like, yeah, we're gonna be funded next month, it's in all in God's timing, right? With the Lord Jesus Christ, and He gives me the strength and power to do this. So, I'm gonna take things slow, and I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna be disciplined, and if the opportunity presents itself, then then yeah, I'll take the trade, right? Just like I did technically yesterday, but I closed today. Yeah, so we'll we'll see. Um, Yeah, it was at 9:16 p.m. 9:16 p.m. But I closed today. But yeah, guys. So like, if you're still confused about anything, let me know. That is my strategy. It's a break and retest strategy. If you're confused, if you want me to explain something a little bit better, let me know in the comments down below, guys. And I'll answer y'all. I'll make a separate video. If I get comments that asking about the same thing, I'll make a video explaining that. But yeah, guys, I'm probably done for the week. Also, I'm probably done. I don't think I'm gonna trade anymore this week. Tomorrow is Friday. I don't like to trade Fridays, so I'm probably done for the week. And we'll see if gold gives us a setup next week. I'm not saying if a setup presents itself that I'm not gonna take it, but it's less likely coming into Friday. And we got a whole nother week. We did good this week. I mean, we're up 1,600 for the month so far. So hopefully we can keep that up. So I'm not gonna force anything. Like I said, I'm gonna stay disciplined. Patience, man, patience is a big one that I'm learning, and we'll see. But yeah, guys, just yeah. So I'm gonna close it off here. Thank you guys for watching, and always remember, guys, that Jesus loves you. Peace.